Why do we spend our lives chasing money we'll never actually use? Why do we waste years trying to impress people we don't even like? And why do we follow these invisible rules set by a society that's just as confused as we are? I mean, let's be real. We're all headed to the same destination in the end, so why the endless hustle? Wake up, commute, work, eat, sleep, repeat. Sound familiar? It's like we're all stuck in this loop, running on autopilot, until one day, maybe while you're brushing your teeth, staring at your own reflection, it hits you. What's the point of all this? If you've ever felt this way, you're not alone. French philosopher Albert Camus wrestled with the same question. He spent nights staring at the ceiling, wondering how anyone could find happiness in a seemingly meaningless world. Yet, he found an answer, not in grand explanations, but in something surprisingly simple. Back then, life had a built-in GPS, religion. It gave people purpose. Life was hard, but there was comfort in believing every struggle had meaning, every hardship part of a bigger plan. Even death wasn't the end, just a doorway to something greater. Then science flipped the script. Darwin's evolution, the Big Bang, those comforting answers crumbled. Nietzsche saw it coming. His famous line, "God is dead," wasn't about a divine being dying, but about faith losing its grip. Science and reason took over, leaving a gaping hole where meaning once was. You know that feeling when you lose something important? It's not just the thing, it's the stability it gave you. That's what happened when society lost religion. People didn't just lose God, they lost their anchor in a sea of unanswered questions. When Darwin and the Big Bang Theory emerged, faith began to fade. Nietzsche called it first, "God is dead." It wasn't about divinity dying, but about Europe drifting from religion. Churches became labs, prayer books turned to textbooks, and with that shift came the big question, what gives life meaning without God? For many, the answer was nothing. Enter nihilism, the belief that life has no inherent meaning, no purpose, no grand point, just existence, then the void. And honestly, it's easy to see why. When faith's certainty fades, what's left feels like a vacuum. Depression and anxiety rush in to fill the space. But then came Albert Camus. He looked at this existential mess and asked a question no one else was asking. What if meaninglessness isn't the problem? What if it's the solution? Camus noticed something profound. We're caught in a tug-of-war between our desperate need for meaning and a universe that stays silent, no matter how hard we scream, "Why?" He called this clash the absurd. Imagine trying to talk to someone who never responds. You keep asking questions, but all you get is silence. That's what it's like seeking meaning in an indifferent universe. Frustrating? Yes, but Camus saw liberation in it. To explain, he turned to the myth of Sisyphus, the guy cursed to push a boulder up a mountain forever. Every time he neared the top, the rock rolled back down. At first glance, it's the ultimate punishment. Who wouldn't feel bad for him? But Camus saw something deeper, a lesson that might change how you see your own life. Camus said Sisyphus is all of us. Your job, your goals, your daily grind. You're pushing your own rock. Monday, push. Tuesday, it rolls back, push again. Wednesday through Friday, same story. Even if you land that dream job or buy that perfect house, there's always a new rock, a bigger goal, the next big thing. But here's the twist. Camus doesn't see Sisyphus as just a symbol of struggle. He sees him as a symbol of happiness. The key moment isn't when Sisyphus pushes the rock. It's when he walks back down, fully aware his work is pointless, that he'll have to do it all over again, and he keeps going anyway. That's where the magic happens. When you realize nothing has inherent meaning, you're free to create your own. When you accept nothing matters in the grand scheme, you're free to decide what matters to you. Camus believed there are 3 ways to embrace this mindset. First, drop the what-if game. Stop obsessing over right choices. Lost your job? Who cares? Another opportunity will come. Failed at a project? So what? The universe isn't keeping score. Second, live in pure rebellion. Every time you choose happiness, despite life's meaninglessness, you're giving fate the middle finger. You're saying, life makes no sense and I'm going to enjoy it anyway. Finally, embrace the why not attitude. Want to start a business? Why not? Scared to ask someone out? Why not? When nothing matters, everything becomes possible. You might think accepting meaninglessness leads to sadness, but for Camus, it's the opposite. When you stop searching for cosmic purpose, you notice small joys, a morning coffee, laughing with friends, the sun on your face. Life simplifies when you ditch society's rules. Getting fired? Not a tragedy, just an event. Making less money? Not failure, just a number. Aging? Not something to fear, just part of being alive. Camus said it best: "You'll never be happy if you keep searching for what happiness consists of." Translation: stop overthinking and start living. Take social media. Everyone posts their highlight reels, achievements, vacations, perfect lives. Camus would say, who cares? Your follower count, likes, status, they're just rocks you choose to push. True power comes when you can say, so what? Didn't get the promotion? So what? Startup failed? So what? Criticized? So what? Every so what is a tiny rebellion. Every time you choose happiness, despite life's meaninglessness, you win. And here's the thing, you're not winning against anyone, you're winning against the absurdity itself. Camus discovered something essential. When you truly accept nothing matters, everything becomes possible. You're free to try, create, fail, succeed, live on your own terms. Some misunderstand Camus. They think accepting meaninglessness means giving up, living recklessly without caring. But that's not it. Camus isn't saying to stop caring. He's showing us how to care about the right things. Stop obsessing over what you can't control. The universe's silence, death's inevitability, life's randomness. Instead, focus on what's real, what's now, what's in front of you. Some days you'll win, some days the rock will roll back down. Keep going anyway. Find joy in the pushing itself. Make peace with the up and down rhythm of life. You're not measured by how far you push your rock. You're measured by how you handle the pushing. Camus left us with a powerful message. One must imagine Sisyphus happy, not because his task makes sense, not because he'll eventually succeed, but because he keeps going despite knowing it's all pointless. That's real strength. That's real freedom. Look around your life right now. Your job, your relationships, your daily routines. They might seem meaningless in the grand scheme, and maybe they are, but you're free to fill them with whatever meaning you choose. Every morning you wake up, you have two options. Let life's meaninglessness crush you, or use it as your superpower. Let it free you to create, to love, to laugh, to live fully, not because the universe demands it, but because you choose it.